This is my collection of slip joint knives so far. I've got, what is that, $5 slip joints, a premium 301 Stockman, two Asian or Chinese made buck canoes, a Chinese trapper, and deuce, Chinese made deuce, buck deuce. I have two Barlow knives, one Colonial and one Imperial Ireland. I have 4 USA made case knives and 6 Swiss Army knife Victorinox SAK variants. There's a number of sparsely bladed and some, nothing really ornate, none of the big stuff like the Hunter and the Woodsman, I guess, a couple of the different models. I have a Climber model, which is about the most festooned knife I have, bladed knife that I have. I have the this is the Evo 101 S101 Evolution S101 with a locking blade. I have the Alox manicure knife and the Wader, which is got basically a bottle opener, a main blade, and a corkscrew. All you need is a Wader. I like them. They're all extremely, well, they're special to me. Some are absolutely ornate, like the Case Trapper, which is a beautiful work of art. This is a cool knife. I love the scales. The Caribbean blue bone. Spade blade. This is a big knife. Yeah, this puts you out on the ranch if it wasn't going to stay in my collector's bin. This is a large Stockman, case large Stockman. It's, again, another work of art. Sheep's foot. Big blades, really cool. And with the spade blade, very practical. And a beautiful Case canoe. The USA made Case knives. I don't think they make any, no, maybe they do, I'm not sure. But these are all made in USA. One of my canoe patterns are my favorite overall. They just have a neat design and feel to them. Very practical users too. In terms of carrying the canoe, I'll go with the buck. I got this orange pick bone. It's plastic handles, but it's called the pick bone. The buck blades are smaller, but they're hollow grind in there. These are sharp as the dickens. They really are well made knives, probably made in the big knife factory there in China. What is that? Ming, I don't know what it is, the name of how to pronounce it. It's like Solingen, Germany. They got an entire city that makes cutlery. And the Wee factories there, Civivi knives are made there. But they also make the buck slip joint, Asian slip joint knives, import slip joint designs, which are quite neat. Buck Trapper. It's delicate, it's medium size. Doesn't have as much strength to the pivot joint as the Case. A little weak on that, but they're well made, beautiful blades, very sharp. I trust it to use it, but again, it's collector. It's got burl wood scales to it. It's a beautiful knife. The Like I said, the buck Stockman competes up against a little bit. This is medium size. A large Stockman's a noticeably larger knife. A little buck's not weak by any means, but the USA made knife is delicate in comparison to the large case Stockman, but it has good snap to it. The USA made buck Stockman 301 it's a great knife. Collectible though, I'm not going to be using that. And there's this beautiful little deuce, which it has snap, but not much. I mean, it's a sweet little knife. This is a little novelty knife. You could use it for peeling apples and things. It's sweet enough. I don't know what they call that. I guess it's supposed to be a sheep's foot style or Tonto, but I don't know what that is. Very sharp. Buck import model deuce is a sweet knife. I gave several of these away. The Solo, the toothpick. I didn't give a deuce away in giveaways for my channel. What have I settled on? In terms of the main blades of the SAK Victorinox, they are stout. They all lock out not lock out, but they pivot into their position in the slip joint really nicely. That's the Wader main blade, the Canoe, no, pardon me, the Climber main blade. That's sweet. The Evolution 101 main blade, it comes out to a half stop and then kicks on out. Won't close at all till you compress the lever. Brings it back to half stop. Closes up. Main blade on the, this is the Spartan. Locks out, or sets up quite nicely. Real good snap. Main blade on the Tinker because it has it's medium for a mildly bladed SAK with a really cool main blade. Again, sets up nicely. Excellent snap. And then there's the main blade on the Halox, which it's got mild tension to the pivot on the lockup or the slip joint lockout. I mean, it has a little snap to it. Not much. Pretty cool though. And then there's my latest acquisitions, the Barlow knives, the Colonial Barlow, which has a little bit of tension on that pivot, but it holds real good in position. Snaps down real nice. Main blade, it pops back in there. That's a good clip to it. A little stiff in the pivot, but not bad. This is a Colonial, vintage Colonial USA Barlow, and this Barlow is Imperial Ireland. And it has some grime and rust tension on that pivot, but not bad. It's a vintage. I think they completely went out of business, Imperial Ireland, even in 2004. So this is a vintage, technically vintage knife. Pen blade, delicate, sweet. These had almost no use to it. Nice little snap to that. I like the whatever that plastic saw cut plastic material is. Big Jim over at Barlow Brigade told me all about this. These are like hubcap covers. They're mildly, there's I guess pressed on. The pins don't really hold them. There's a glue backing, I guess, to the, or maybe some kind of way that they pop on there, fit and pop on. He's pulled a bunch of these apart, fixed them, restoring Barlow's. But this doesn't need restoration, just needs a little cleanup. That's it. So that's my slip joint collection as of October 20th, 2025. See what comes up next. God bless all you knife nuts. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Remember that Jesus Christ loves you.